Here, let me do this. Yippers. Going old school. Normally I don't like doing this. Having to explain how the table, or how I like to play the table. Because it can become a waste of words, a waste of time, because then the ball drains 1, 2, 3, and, you know, 3 and out. But I'll do it anyway. On paper, you want to fill up the score. You want to fill up the billboard here. All these flashing numbers correspond to these numbers here. But actually, an even better way, at least for me, this table is pretty much all about the center ramp and the right ramp. For the most part, you could ignore everything else on here. But again, on paper, hit the flashing targets. It'll light up the billboard. When you do that, the lock will be lit. Hit the right ramp to lock the ball. This table kind of works a little differently than most other tables that have multipliers. Most other tables have like 3 rollovers at the back of the table. Light them all and you get a multiplier. Not on here. Whirlwind's kind of like this too. You increase multipliers by locking balls. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you get an extra ball and then a special, I think. But back to the ramps. An even better, more consistent, and a safer shot is actually hitting the right ramp. Whenever you hit the right ramp, you'll spot one of these. Because you don't want to actually aim for these. Because especially something like this, you hit this at just the right, let me rephrase it, just the wrong angle, it's going to send the ball over the right out lane. A lot of these stand-up targets are like that too. If you hit them incorrectly, they'll send the ball like to an out lane or straight down the middle. So it's actually better to just simply hit the right ramp instead. Center ramp. You keep hitting the center ramp over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Eventually you'll build up Skyway miles or whatever the fuck they're called. Once you get 99 of them, thereon after, I believe for the rest of the game, each ramp is going to get you a 200,000 end of the line bonus. End of the world, something like that. So again, you just keep hitting the ramp over and over and over and over and over and over. You can, mostly with the left flipper. You can do it with the right flipper. It's just really tricky to pull off. So, there's other things you can do on this table. I don't really know what they are. Oh, multi-ball. Lock 2 balls, and then multi-ball starts. Multi-ball. Get the ball up the ramp here. Do that, and then yeah. Center ramp, right ramp. Right ramp will get you the jackpot. I had to look this up, but the jackpot value up here in the upper right, you increase that by taking down the drop targets. Just like these flashing shots, I never ever actually aim for these. Because the ball's got to smack these enough on the roll. And even then, it's if say the jackpot value was at 2.5 million and you take the bank down, it resets back down to 500,000 at special. It loops. So it's just too much of a pain in the ass to try to get it at say 1.5 million an extra ball. And you know, it's like I said, it's too tedious to try to get it to here and then keep it here. So yeah, just you can pretty much ignore this. That's my strategy.